Okay, I quickly wanted to do a review of the Doxa Sub600T Professional versus the Seestern 600T V3 with the ceramic bezel. So I initially got the Seestern and was happy with the quality, but then decided I wanted the orange dial. And I kind of got caught up in the branding and the names and the history of Doxa. So I decided to pull the trigger on that. As you can see, I added a black rubber dive style band or strap, which I actually had on the Seestern as well. I only wore it for like a day and then actually just sold it on eBay. So I wanted to just quickly take a quick minute to review and compare the two. So if you're on the fence about what you should do, the Seestern here in blue is about $180 from the website, Seestern or Sub600T. The Doxa retails for $1,580, $1,550, somewhere around there. But I was interested to see that the quality of these two watches is very similar. So all around, I mean, this watch for the money is amazing, I guess, when you compare it to its I guess, the same watch that's 10 times the amount, or like 8 times the amount. I guess what I can say is that the overall fit and finish is very similar, and there's no real discernible difference in quality, except for maybe a couple of things. So the Doxa here, these knurls that are used to adjust the bezel are slightly better finished. I don't know if you can see that. Like, they're polished and they look nice. Whereas the Seestern, they're just machined. They're not polished. The crown on this has starfish, or Seestern. This one has the Doxa logo that is colored. It looks pretty cool. The bezel, I don't think I can do this. Turning the bezel in the Doxa feels tight and difficult. The Seestern actually turns better. It's easier, it clicks nicer, which I found very interesting. The other noticeable difference is the hands on the Seestern. The black part of it almost looks like, you can't tell from the video, but the paint is kind of bubbly, and not bubbly, but it bubbles off the hand and doesn't, looks like they just dropped paint on it and let it dry. Whereas the Doxa has like a nicer finish to the black part of the hands. I also liked that on the Doxa, the second hand goes all the way to the edge, and the Seestern does not. It's just shy. The lume on both are phenomenal. I honestly think the Seestern has slightly better lume. The Seestern also has lume on the date, whereas the Doxa does not, which is kind of a disappointment. And then the other thing that I kind of like about the Seestern over the Doxa is that The Seestern has white everywhere the loom is. All the indices are white, whereas the Doxa, it almost looks a little bit yellowish. I don't mind it on the orange dial because it actually looks good against orange, but the Seestern's very crisp and clean with the white. Other than that, let's see the backs. You know, obviously the Doxa is more polished and a little bit more attention to detail, but overall, I mean, for the money, you can't justify that difference. I'm kind of caught up in like the branding and the names, so I decided to go with the Doxa, and I'll keep this for a while. The Seestern I just let go of, but honestly, for the money, I would do the Seestern. I'm not really into this bracelet. It's not bad. It's just, I think for a diver, you want something a little bit more classic, and honestly, the rubber's way more comfortable. So yeah, so that's my review. This is less than 200 bucks. This is about 1,500. And unless you really care about that name, this would be the watch to go with. So I hope I helped anyone who's on the fence make up their mind. You know, the good thing is the resale on these, you don't lose a whole lot. So I look at like you know, you can buy them and resell them for not much of a loss. And that's kind of part of the fun about getting watches, is knowing you can try them. If you don't love them, go on to the next one. But anyway, that's it for now, and hope this helped someone. Thanks. Bye.